to what they say.
Why sayest thou, O Jacob, and speakest, O Israel, my way is hid from the Lord, and my judgment is passed over from my God?
Just let that season. Let this simmer for 1 minute. My way is hid from the Lord, and what?
My judgment is passed over from my God.
And my judgment, what is rightfully deserving that I feel, is not released. When something is passed over, what is that? Ignored or overlooked. The statement denotes the fact that there was some type of understanding they had about God. To now raise his name in complaint.
All right.
And anyone that does any discovery about God, the first thing they're going to find out is his ability to do for his people. His salvation. His power to deliver. Those are the things that we recognize when it comes to God. I ain't interested in the trees and the flowers when I'm trying to go somewhere. That's a part of God's beauty, but right now it's not necessary. You see, because what I need, the flowers and the trees ain't doing. I'm studying. And sometimes it's hard to recognize the beauty of God when I'm in a season of complaint and pain. You see, we forget how wonderful he is when we're going through our distress. I ain't studying y'all. Y'all better come on in. I'm going somewhere now. You just need to stay with me. Are y'all with me here? Look at your neighbor and say, don't derail the train. Just ride it to the port. That's what we need to do. We need to ride this thing here and find out where it's taking us. Is that all right? Listen, read, darling. I got to hurry up and get out of here.
Why sayest thou, O Jacob, and speakest, O Israel, my way is hid from the Lord, and my judgment is passed over from my God? Hast thou not known, hast thou not heard, that the everlasting God, the Lord, the creator of the ends of the earth, fainteth not, neither is weary?
Is there not, see, in their complaint, there is a question. Wait a minute. Hold on. You crying, wait, hold. Stop for a minute and reflect. Have you not known? I know where you are right now, but who was God before you got here? You know, what's wrong with you to have a different opinion about God now that you have arrived to a place where knowing him really matters? Come on in here. It's a sad thing to travel in a car with a person on a long distance trip and never figured out who they were. And at the end of the journey, you found them hurting you simply because while you was traveling, you didn't learn. If you in this car, I'm going to know what's up in here with you. Especially if we go more than 10 minutes. 10 minutes and you out in the car don't matter. If I'm going to have to travel 8 hours with you, I better know who you are. Come on in here. There ought to be some things I learned about you when we've traveled for a distance. Quit riding and start learning. Come on here. Don't trust everybody in the vehicle just because they're here. Know them. Are y'all with me here? Here he was addressing. It was being addressed now. In the text. Have you Now you know why you're here.
Talk,
Because
Pastor.
before you go any further, I don't want you to be deceived in relationship. See, you got to know. Wait a minute. You got to know that every man's place ain't the enemy. Sometimes God is doing a license check.